not a great time in Parramatta at the moment. That West Tigers heartbreaker on Easter Monday, then the trip down to Canberra, 41 points to 8 to wrap up the fifth round of the competition. To our resident Parra basher over on the end of the panel there, Paul Callan. Gal, what's doing?
No Mitchell Moses, they're in all sorts.
Is it as simple as that?
No, look, I think when you think about the game Canberra played the week before, whoever come up against Canberra that week, we're going to be in for a tough game. Ricky Stewart, I've never seen him angrier after game than what I saw him after that game versus Cronulla.
He's angry a lot, though.
Oh, he's angry a lot, but he was absolutely ropeable. And there's no doubt that they're going to come out fight up the Canberra side. You throw on top of that Parramatta, who look, I've got to be honest, I haven't tipped them to make the top 8 anyway this year. I don't think they will. Mitchell Moses, their best player, the team, the bloke who controls the team, is out for a few months. It's just sort of a perfect storm for the Raiders. They went down there with Parramatta went down there and they got absolutely hammered. We
spoke last week, Gus, about the coach sprays, the one in the sheds, which Desi did. We'll get more on that a little bit later. And then the one at the press conference, the public shaming, paid off.
Yeah, Ricky Stewart likes his team this year. I was talking to him. I saw Josh Papali'i interviewed before Christmas, just in a snippet on the news. He looks fitter than I'd seen him for a long time. I said, if he's an indication of what the Raiders have been doing during the off-season, they're in for a really good year. Some people were tipping as wooden spooners. I said, won't happen. I rang Ricky. I said, they look fit. He said, they're really fit. He said, we've had a great off-season. So I think that Cronulla game really shocked him last week. I think it was a great lesson for them to lead by 18-0 and get beaten. And I think that just steeled them for that game the other night. On the other side, you've got the other team they've lost their rudder. They've lost their halfback. That fella is so important. 2 weeks ago when he pulled out, when he got injured, I said, they are really going to miss this kid because there is no one that can replicate what he does for the team, and everyone else diminishes by 20, 30, 40% in the roles that they play within the team. You can't get anyone to do the Mitchell Moses role in that club at the moment. These experienced playmaking halfbacks are, they're worth their weight in gold. They're underpaid compared to the other positions on the field, and the pity is that most of them are getting over 30 years of age. They're not going to be around the game much longer. Parramatta do not have a replacement for him now. And trying to get Dylan Brown to play that role is just taken away from what Dylan Brown's role with is in the team. So they need to either bite the bullet on a young number 7 who is a genuine number 7 and partner him in there and get the forwards to protect him. But desperately they need Mitchell Moses back, and I can't see too much improving until he does.
As I spoke to Brad Arthur today about Mitchell Moses' situation and the injury, and apparently where the break is and the blood doesn't get to that area very easily. They've had a player previously come back in 8 weeks from a similar break, a forward, and they're hoping Mitchell Moses will be able to come back in less than that time. They desperately need him back, like you're saying.
What's the indication? It was 3 months, wasn't it?
Yeah, the initial diagnosis was between 6 weeks and 12 weeks, so quite a big gap there, and they're hoping 8 weeks.
When you watch Parramatta play, he solves so many of their issues right across the park. With and without the ball, he solves a lot of their issues. They just can't replace him at the moment. I think they've got to bite the bullet on I don't know if they've got a young one there. They've got one that's pretty young. Might just have to bite the bullet and throw him in because their forward pack is strong. They should be able to look after him.